Temp's not too bad. It's a little chilly now. Weird mark on top. It's like a footprint. I don't know if you can tell how far down that goes. There's your fire over there. Wow. There's forest right there. Is that forest, or is it, I gotta look at the TV when I see it? Or is that just this stuff? It almost looks like trees. See, I don't see anything unusual here. It's all out like right there. I found newly carved faces out there. Things like that. There's nothing really here. Right here. See, it's just normal. I was just standing here. I don't know how long it's been. Something happened here. I turn around. What was I thinking? Now I can't even remember. When I turned the camera on, I remembered, and now I don't remember. Like just now, I turned the camera on, I knew, but look. So I turn around, and then... Okay, there's no way to fake this, you guys, because look. These would have to be on top of the rocks to get that clean. It's one of the things, I don't quite understand. I know they did this. Look at these rocks. They're so beautiful, but I don't know why. I don't think they're for me. That's why I looked really close. Like, I think they've been there, and I just happened to be walking by. But I'm still kind of in this area, like I was filming like that strange area. Sorry, that strange area. How cool is that? I'd give anything to see them just... Look, I don't need... You know what? Don't tell me anything else ever. Just show me the video of this guy putting those there. And then I'll quit. That's all I want. You know what? It wouldn't be good enough. You'd see that and be like, okay, now I want more. Hey, what in the... Seriously, what in the... Add your own word. Blatant. I don't know if they did that or not, but it could have been. Believe it or not, this is the type of place where rocks can move because you have a tremendous amount of freezing and thawing here. In fact, there's months where it'll literally do that every single night. It'll be way below freezing and then become way above freezing, or just enough, especially in the sun. And then something like that could slide over. So I can't believe I've never seen that. How could I have never seen that? And I've never seen it. I mean, I don't know. That could be them, or it's also explainable with thawing, with frost thawing and freezing. That's cool. That's really cool. Thank you guys for that. Thank you. I needed something else. It's been a while, because I've been coming down through this really weird area. Kind of wanting to be over there and walk back, but man, once you're in here, this place decides for you. This place has all been used. It's like it was raked or something. It's like he came in here and raked this all up. You see this? Like it's not from water. The water would come. There is no water here. You get a big rush off the mountain. There's designated streams that have been developed over the years for that. I've been seeing a lot of these areas that look like they were fluffed. See when I walk in, how blatant, because it's fluffed. It's like after they were here, they rake it. They take like a branch and they rake it. Someone actually said they saw that once. Was it Rio? Someone said they actually saw the little one. He was dragging he had a big giant branch behind him. It had like lots of sticks on the branch, and he was dragging it behind him. We think it's because of to take away footprints. I wouldn't think he would do that there, though. I mean, just in case, or for me. I mean, who knows why? Is it something they do no matter what? In case the military shows up, or whatever the reasons are. They seem to, not always, but if it's really crazy, they seem to cover their tracks. All right, give me a minute. See that? It's not from. Look at the red rocks, and that's it on top. Could it have rolled down? Maybe. But they like when they roll down, and they like when they're right there. There's no comparison to looking around an area like this. This is just a dead tree. They got yard sales. Nothing is going on here. Nothing. I feel like a blind guy. I'm like, man, that would suck. Because knowing me, if I was blind, I'd probably still do Bigfoot because I could get him right there. They'd be like right there. You'd be like, no, go back left. He's right there. I'd be like, where? Is he right there? I have to use headsets, and then I'd have to go like this, walk, going to the petroglyphs. It'd be actually funny because of you'd have to have a cameraman on me because it would just be funny to watch me try to do Bigfoot blind. But I would blatant. It's just blatantly standing up in a way it would never end up way over here. There's no way. It's just, in my opinion, a rock like that at some point rolled down that hill, which can't happen anymore. And then they stand them up. Don't know how. They might have an app for that. You might have an app for that in 100 years. Don't be shocked. Mom, watch me pick up the car. Yes, dear. You show me every day. You get used to it. I've explained it this way so you can understand it, that you just need things introduced to you a certain way, and then you believe it. If it's just thrown in your face, then you don't. If there was an app for that, for some reason, people believe anything. There's an app that takes you to space. There's an app for this, or an app for that, and you believe it. If I tell you they're ahead of us enough technology, blatant. You don't want it, your brain doesn't want to believe it. It's not that you guys don't believe it, but you know what I'm talking about? That's so blatant. It's unbelievable. How did I not see that over there? Those are the spots I'm missing. I was down below, right below it. I was right there, being distracted by other stuff, and there's blatantly an entrance right there. All right, over now. That rock is, I can't get over that rock. It's so blatant. It's so big. Look at the wall in front. I kind of picture the way it used to look without all the growth. This was a complete world, an entire habitat at some point in history where it was just open to the world, But it was so far away from anything. I mean, even in today's vehicles, this is ridiculous. It's almost unattainable. Because it's just, what are you gonna do? You're just gonna drive all the way out here and then drive all the way back. If you camped or something, fine. But I could put an RV right there. It's right there, no problem. With permission. Oh, I want to do a thumbnail. Let's see if we can get a thumbnail. Come on, give me a thumbnail. Where's my rock? It's in there. My face is right there. I think it's going to be better on the other one. You guys check out some of the older videos here. That's amazing. That one right there is such a marker, you guys. That's my thumbnail right there. There's 4 people in the world that will get that. Now you guys get it, but come on, right? Are you with me on this rock or what? It's so crazy blatant. It's so crazy. They didn't make the mistake and do that on every one of them, did they? Face, blatant face right there. On the next one, that's their face. You know, it's just like your house. Your neighbor's house doesn't look exactly like yours. You do your own thing. You don't need to. You don't want it to look like the idiot next door. And believe me, the guy that lives next door is a complete idiot. I'm kidding. Just in case he was. Look, another one up. Another one. Markers. Just in case the guy next door to you was an idiot. Then I'll get the comment, be like, how did you know the guy next to me is an idiot? Please do that. It has nothing to do with this video, but if you just can't stand your neighbor, and it's not you, you're not trying to be mean, but these people are just so ridiculous that you can't deal with it, please send me a message, because I want to know. I might even do a video. I might even start a couple off-topic videos, like in the winter. Like, well, you got Eric, he does trespassing. You know, the trespassers, but I do like, you know, stuff like that off topic, so leave me a comment. Do a video like that one day. You hear that? See, I got knocking. Oh, what was that? Something just flew. Oh, it was my shadow. I'm like, man, I'm not kidding you guys. Something just flew. But it was actually, I don't know if you can see it, the shadow on the ground there. I'm like, you don't understand. Something just flew there and disappeared. I'll never lie to you, because something did. It was my shadow. And you go in here, and things start to look interesting. Things start to change. Things are built. They're flush. And it's real interesting. And inside have sticks. I didn't even touch on this place. Sorry to be monotonous, but here you go again. Completely just shouldn't be like that boulder. Way down here. Like it didn't roll from the top of the mountain, that's for sure. And everything is weird. Everything is weird. Even the tree. Look at that tree. Like what happened to it? It's supposed to look like one of these. Same thing in front of the look at this, we got everything, guys. Look at the leaner. Oh my God. So look at this crazy boulder, right? They're probably all a part of it right now, right? And then you got the most amazing leaner I've ever seen in my life. It is the most unbelievable leaner. There's no doubt there's a perch underneath it, which I'm going to crawl into in a second. That is one of the most amazing leaners I've ever seen in my life, and it's beautiful. Look at it. There's a huge elk coming through here, too. He's all by himself. I think he came up here to hide. There's no doubt something sits right there. It's dry. I love these insides that have never been touched. I really do. There's eating pine cones. Something was eating the pine nuts out of there. There's a little spot. I got dead locusts in there. It does cut through, but nevertheless, you know, it's weird. I like this spot. Always do this when you see them, at least a little bit. Just for the heck of it. Pine cones underneath. Really, really old. That's how I found that maze that way. It was like corn underneath. Man, that's so dusty, it's unbelievable. It's never seen moisture. Ever. There's no marks. Weird ones here. Look at this spot, you guys. Remember, you don't. I say this, I think, over and over, because I'm saying it not to you, I'm saying it to myself. That's exactly what's happening. Don't expect it to be more sometimes. Like, yeah, you just found the most amazing spot right there. This is it. Somehow they use this. Look how protected it is. There's no way to see in here at all from any direction, anywhere. This is one of their spots, except for, of course, the master perch. But that leaner is the ultimate, you guys. It was brought over from like over there and just leaned against that rock to tell you yes. And then, by the way, the whole entire boulder, if we forgot, is completely resting on other rocks. It's not even on the ground. So to me, that's amazing. They really do seem to stick to the rocks. With the exception of my one dude who always walks up the sand over there. I swear they walk only on the rocks. They'll jump down like once in a while. I got some pretty good impressions here too. Look at this. You guys, look. This is good. Look at the... There's no way that could be on top of that rock. You see? It's not possible. Okay, and there's not people here, so there's no way anyone can tell you that a person came up here and put that on a rock. They wouldn't believe him. Who would believe him anyway? Nobody would. People are idiots. We're so far beyond whether a person did something, you know. No one understands where I am. Not only do I live in Vass, Colorado, but I had to drive 2.5, 3 hours to get to the hotel in Vaster, Colorado, so I could get to the ultimate vastness out here, which is in the middle of nowhere. This is where you come if you want to see the unseen world. You want to see where they are. Look at this. This blockage in here is amazing. The peel's upside down. And then, of course, the walkways, too, just going right in and out. No problem. I'm running camera because this is the type of place you want for timestamps. This guy wants me to walk around like this. I still haven't really done that because I haven't been in a place I can do it yet. Because, you guys, it's going to end up too bumpy. I got to look at the ground. That's a blatant split right there, you guys. This is such a spot. Now, why are some spots that you would think would be better than this not active in here? Because, like, I think I showed you a couple. I don't know if I did, but I filmed them. Because of where they come from and how they can get there. And they need to be able to go out. And there's certain areas, I think, that aren't good. Like, he might go there occasionally, like on foot, but he can't just disappear there. That's my opinion. It's just that's all it is. I don't know, you know, any more than that. But look at the two. You're getting to Sasquatch. Upside down fork, right? You see the fork here? It's upside down. There's all kinds of stuff going on in between, right? And then watch, like everything's disturbed, right? And then watch. Blatant. It's a twist. It's the best structure I've seen here yet. Look. Today. Fork, it turns and goes that way and forks and catches. That's amazing. I love seeing structures. That was a long walk back. There's no doubt this is the most interesting area. So you go to where they're literally the big clans are going into the ground are the most interesting. There's spots all over, but this is the best. You can find some amazing things along the way, like in there, but you know, it's amazing. I should have just stayed here all day. And then you got, look, there's my buddy. I feel so bad for him. I love coyotes. Lee wants to shoot all the coyotes. You poor buddy. You poor little guy. The back looks a little open too. Tells me he's getting eaten from behind. I don't think he was jumped by other coyotes. Although that might be possible. Like another clan or something he ran into. Like, where do these flies come from? You know, it's like, it's amazing. That fly couldn't be anywhere except if you have a dead body, he just comes out of nowhere. It's like he's sent from God himself. I got some kind of it's kind of interesting that there's an inside perch right there. I didn't notice last time. There's no doubt, you guys, this is a made, like, hidden thing right here. Dead coyote. Can't figure out why. I don't think it's a gunshot. I do have his footprints. I filed them earlier. I did find, this is kind of a rehash of my live video I was doing, which most people won't see because I delete those usually. And I kind of filed them over here, and then as I got over here, you could see there was a bunch of footprints, like his footprints, and it looked like he was kind of like trying to grab a deer because there was deer footprints right next, and then all the coyote's footprints were all like staggered. I mean, to me, it looked exactly like that, like he was trying to get at the deer, and the deer was just kind of standing there like, okay, you're gonna try harder than that, because one coyote, pretty tough to take down a deer. I don't even know how, you know, unless he finally caught him right there. I don't know. I have no explanation for that coyote's death. He's too young for it to be natural. I mean, it's possible, but I just don't think it's a natural situation that I saw there. There's my hole right there. I mean, my face with the hole inside the hole. I didn't do my tripoding like I was gonna do. There it is. There's the thumbnail. You see him? His lips, his nose, his cheek. Right there. You know what else you notice? If you check out historical sites all around the world that people have found, this one's me. No one has ever found that face in the history of the world, except for me. You can't see it, and no one would ever look or know how. And that's weird. I have a dog bark to my right, but quite a distance in. Just a quick one. Huh. I was in there a lot longer than I thought, so I'm just going to do a couple zooms on this place where I wasn't. I also want to see this forest. So there was a fire there, and it's not, the ideal forest. I'm trying to figure out if it's real trees or is it like these trees, and what's going on, and how good could that be in there? How amazing might that be? Right there. I wonder if that mountain is like where I just was. Like, so inside there, is there rocks in there? Those trees are actually not, that is much more of a forest than where I was. I don't see the gaps. I'm trying to get a gauge of how tall they are. Those are real trees, aren't they? Different though. Eerie, right? I'd like to go in there. Right in there. Yeah, see, I think it is like where I was. Inside, I think you got the best of both worlds there. You got rocks, and you have trees. I like that. What else do I have to look real quick? Just over here. Bear with me. I don't enjoy this, but it has to be done occasionally. You just got to take a look at some of these spots. And I really don't want to zoom right now. I just want to get in the car and leave. So that's why I'm zooming. Because I feel like they're, just in case they're doing that to me, I don't take a chance. Is that upside down? What's going on? Like, what is that whole situation right there? Why is that so funky? It's funky, trust me. Compared to, if you consider what I've been seeing in some of these spots like this. Of course, that rock goes underneath. Looks like a nose and a face. Huge boulder. Interesting area, you guys. It's hard to believe being out here. It wasn't quite as warm as I thought it was going to be, but it was a beautiful day. All I needed was this jacket. Colorado Bigfoot. I can feel it, the chill coming in already. You guys are killing me. You know that, right? You're literally killing me. I'm dying right now because of you guys. You're killing me. That's my expression lately. Just like, you're killing me. You guys are killing. I tell you, I walk around, it's all I say. You guys are killing me. Because I see something else. It's so blatantly, unbelievably crazy. Even off the camera, I'm just like, you guys are killing me. You know, I'm not going to overzoom here because I doubt they're still looking. They know what I'm doing. These guys are protecting like something major here. They've been here for a long, long time. Think about it. They were out here before people could even dream of getting here even on a horse. All right, the Indians were out here somehow, but they had scouts that went out. Indians were badasses, but like regular people to come visit here, that's just happened in the last 20 years. 40 years-ish. Before that, it was too hard. No one's car, like no one trusted their car, and the gas mileage was too much. 100,000 miles, your car would break down. Our cars now, we're just feeling safe with them. I just noticed the discoloration. I wanted to see what that was. I see that white. What is that white moving in the back? Probably nothing. But they're right there, I can tell you that. Right there. You don't believe me? Just come over. I'll bring you up there, and you go into the entrance where the helmet, the face is, and I'll be at home. Let me know how it goes. It's such a blatant way. They don't go in and out of there, but I think they come and they sit there. That's actually like 15, 20 feet straight up. And there's that face. I've never seen, I don't think we've gotten timestamps in there before, but man, that face is right there. Every entrance into that mountain has a rock face of a Bigfoot. That looks like a giant face of a person. Explain that to me. I mean, I can't explain it to you, so maybe you'll have to do it to me. I think I can explain it to you. There's beings that live in the mountains there. Over and out. Skis. Adding skis to that one. Over and out.